order.
Okay.
Can everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Commissioner Rick to sit as Mayor Pro Tem in Laura's
Acting
absence.
mayor?
Yeah. Acting Mayor Pro Tem in Laura Fournier's absence for tonight.
Support.
You're still in the chair, Greg.
Oh,
You've got
sorry
it.
about that. Okay, have a roll call, please.
Brown.
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Fournier. Crop. McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes?
Yor. Yes.
Right.
All right, you got the helm.
We got through the hardest part of the whole meeting, trying to find somebody to lead us.
Right. Can we get a roll call of officers, please?
Brown.
Here.
Want to excuse those two from the meeting?
Don't we do that after the roll call?
Just check
That's
it.
after the roll call.
Thank you. A roll call of officers,
Okay.
please.
Brown.
Here.
Calhoun.
Here.
Fournier. Crop. McGarity.
Here.
Rick.
Here.
Yor.
Yeah.
I would entertain a motion to excuse Mayor Crop and Commissioner Fournier.
I move to excuse Mayor Crop and Commissioner Fournier from tonight's meeting.
Support.
All those in wait, do all those in favor? Or do we a roll call for that one?
All those in favor is acceptable.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carries. They are excused. We'll move on to adoption of the agenda.
Move to adopt the agenda as presented.
The motion. Do I have a second?
Support.
Any questions on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. The agenda is adopted. Now is the one opportunity for public participation in this meeting. We ask that you direct your comments to the chair, limit your comments to 3 minutes, and state your full name and address for the record. If there's anyone in the public who would like to address the commission, you may do so at this time.
Denise Minster, 1399 Kingsley. After sitting on this commission for 10 years, I'm just going to remind people, I said it earlier, but I'm going to remind people that the tradition and the protocol has always been the most senior member of the commission is voted Mayor Pro Tem. And so I'll leave that right there.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else from the public who would like to address the commission?
I can pretend I have a split personality.
Please don't.
Seeing no one else, we will move on to agenda item 6A, election of Mayor Pro Tem. Based on my reviews of Robert's rules, I believe we have to do a round of nominations by ballot, followed by a election by ballot. Is that your understanding?
Yeah, that's acceptable. And I would just add one more thing. It's just the charter's a little different than what you normally see in a situation like that. It will take 4 votes to prevail on that, not the majority of the people that are here tonight.
Yes, the majority of all those in office. So if we do not get 4 votes today, we may need to figure out what our options are. Either we keep voting till we get 4, or we figure out how to either suspend the rules or table it until a future meeting, and I will be deferring to you to figure out what that would be if it comes to that. But first, we need to do a round of nominations. I take it we don't have 2 copies of these, we have 1? Or do you have
Got
enough?
3.
Oh, perfect.
rounds.
Okay, well then,
So
Would
is the
you be
round of
serving as the,
nominations a public?
Yeah,
I
it's
take
public. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so, the way this will work is we will each, indicate our, vote, who we are nominating, and we will give it to the clerk. The clerk will read off all nominations. Following that, we will vote for whoever, for Mayor Pro Tem of the candidates that are nominated.
Okay.
Are there any questions? All right, with that being said, please make your nominations for Mayor Pro Tem and pass them down. Or give them directly, oh, I'm sorry. Make your nomination for Mayor Pro Tem, fold it in half, and give your nomination to the clerk.
You have to write down at the bottom your name.
Yeah, you have to sign it.
Sorry,
Okay.
It goes in the minutes.
Understood. Has everyone else got that?
This isn't a private ballot, guys.
Because your name is on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, your name's on
this
it.
is the only one.
Sorry if you can't read my name, but
Will you be tasked with it?
All right,
Oh,
thank
no,
you.
just kidding. So,
Hungry.
So Commissioner Calhoun voted for Commissioner Calhoun. Commissioner Brown voted for Commissioner Calhoun. Commissioner Rick voted for Commissioner Fournier. Commissioner Yor voted for Commissioner Fournier. And Commissioner McGarity voted for Commissioner Calhoun. So we have 3 for Calhoun and 2 for Fournier.
this was the nominations round, so we have 2 commissioners that have been nominated for Mayor Pro Tem, Commissioner Calhoun and Commissioner Fournier. Commissioner Calhoun, are you willing to serve if elected?
Yes.
And I have confirmed with Commissioner Fournier she is willing to serve if elected. And so now we must distribute the ballots for the election of Mayor Pro Tem. And then if we don't get 4 votes, I will like to hear what the next steps,
All right.
options are once we get there.
Alrighty. Commissioner Brown voted for Commissioner Calhoun. Commissioner Calhoun voted for Commissioner Calhoun.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Commissioner Rick voted for Commissioner Fournier. Commissioner Yor voted for Commissioner Fournier. And Commissioner McGarity voted for Commissioner Calhoun. So we have the same result, 3-2, 3 Calhouns and 2 Fourniers.
And neither candidate has received the required 4 votes. So now what?
Well, the charter's clear. Section 1075.45 says such elections, referring to these, shall be by written ballot, you've done that, by a majority of the members of the commission in office at the time. So somebody would need 4 votes to prevail. So you could, we could take another vote if you wanted to do one more vote, just to confirm that we're at a deadlock. And then if we're at a deadlock, then it would have to be tabled to another meeting, because it wouldn't be productive just to continue to vote.
Does somebody,
Go ahead.
does somebody move to table it? Is that how we get to that decision?
Before we do that, I looked through Robert's rules. I couldn't find anything about candidates or advocates speaking about the candidate or themselves in a nomination or election process. Is there, how would that work?
Sure. Well, the commission and the charter trump really Robert's rules, so if Ms. Fournier is not here, but if the commission would like to hear from Commissioner Calhoun, they could do that, and there's no rules that would prohibit that type of thing.
And what about other commissioners speaking their thoughts on it?
Oh, well, commissioners can always speak their thought on anything that's being considered for vote, so everybody would have an opportunity for that.
That's reassuring.
Wouldn't we have to table it anyway because the two commissioners are Commissioner Calhoun and Commissioner Fournier, but she's not here to say she would accept it, right?
I did already confirm with her that she would accept it.
Oh.
Per Robert's rules, if somebody is not president, but you have confirmed with them, you can do it that way. Or if they are nominated, you can call them after to confirm with them. And then if they decline, then you have to vote about it at the next general meeting anyways. At least that's per this version of Robert's rules. If it's not new enough, I
I agree.
apologize.
Do we want to open it up to comments? Do people have?
I think that would be appropriate. First, let's start with the candidate, I think would be appropriate. Commissioner Calhoun, if you would like to make your case.
Sure. I'm glad that members of the public and others on the commission have mentioned that the tradition that the longest serving member is usually elected as Mayor Pro Tem. I believe that there have been instances in the past where we've broken that tradition as soon as the last time we voted on Mayor Pro Tem. However, I do think that it's important that we have our opportunity to use our voice and that we have an opportunity to decide. I also believe that we should not do another round of voting tonight, especially since the other candidate is not present. So I'm more than happy to support us voting again at the next meeting. But, I decided that I wanted to put my name in for Mayor Pro Tem, not because I had a particular issue with the current Mayor Pro Tem or with anyone. I put my name in because I have worked hard to use my experiences to work with other members of the commission. I've used it to advocate for people in our community and to really speak up about some of the issues and the good things happening in our community. I have a pretty good understanding of Robert's rules and have made an effort, and I work with other commissioners to take a look at ordinances and our rules to go back and forth and see what can be improved. With that, I would just say that I'm glad that as a commission, we take the time to go over issues. I'm glad that we have opened up communication more. I think those have been, I've always felt that having the information that we've needed to make informed votes is important. I felt that transparency is important because I want the community, we're here for the community, and I want them to be a real part of what we're doing, for them to understand and to be supportive of that. So that's a lot of why I decided to run. As I mentioned before, I have no problem with the other candidates, and I'm excited for us to utilize our vote and make our decision and move forward as the team that we are.
Thank you. What other commissioners would like to chime in?
Sure. I do want to applaud you, Commissioner Calhoun, for putting your name out there. I think that having discussion about it and considering other candidates is worthwhile. If there is an established tradition or something we've considered, that we feel we've gone to in the past, and it might be an appropriate time to look at the charter at some point and make sure it represents what we think is happening or it doesn't. But I think it's always good to have these conversations, and so I do appreciate you putting your name out there and showing your enthusiasm to do something. Thank you. And again, I would agree or vote to table it till everybody's present, because it doesn't seem like it's a no-brainer, like there's conversation to be had and a vote to be made.
There's no requirement. I said maybe have a vote, but it's not a requirement. You can do whatever you choose to do.
Well, I would like to also mention my thoughts on it. The established norms play a role, and generally, if we're going to deviate from them, I like to have some kind of significant reason to do so, or we need to change it to not be the norm. But that being said, seniority by itself is not necessarily a defining factor for who should fill the role of mayor pro tem. For me, it is who can sit in this chair and run the city if something, heaven forbid, happens to Mayor Kropp, or if she just decides she's not coming back from her vacation. And I think that Commissioner Fournier has consistently performed the role of Mayor Pro Tem well. I think it's also important to recognize that if we want to make sure the will of the voters is included, it's reasonable to look at, she blew us all out of the water when it comes to votes. She was the #1 vote getter in 4 precincts and #2 in the other 2, and got more votes total than any of us by a healthy margin. So the voters also have quite a bit of faith in her, and I think that's worth highlighting. She's served as the voice of reason. She has been a bridge when there's been disagreements. She has done community outreach, gone to public conversations, as well as dealing with numerous issues through the years. She's the person that we tend to all stop and listen to when she's talking about the budget, which is another one of our big responsibilities here. But ultimately for me, if something happened to Mayor Kropp, I believe Commissioner Fournier is the most ready to take on the role of mayor if there is an emergency, and I think that is the most important factor. And while I appreciate the importance and ability to run the meeting, I think everyone here is able to run it probably better than me. And I think that's just the initial bar for entry into Mayor Pro Tem. And I think the role needs to be viewed as a continuity of command, emergency situation type thing where we need somebody who can fill the role of mayor and all its responsibilities. But with that being said, I don't think we're going to get 4 votes either way today, so I believe it would be appropriate to table this until the next meeting. With that being said, I would like a motion to table this to the next meeting. Is there someone who would make a motion to table this to next meeting?
I move that we table this vote to the next scheduled meeting.
Support.
Have a vote and a second. Is there any discussion on the motion to table the vote for Mayor Pro Tem until the next meeting? There being no discussion, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
All those opposed say nay. All right, we will table that till the next meeting and move on to item 6B, review of rules and procedures of the Mount Clemens City Commission. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the rules and procedures for the City Commission? I would entertain a motion to approve the rules and procedure resolution of the City of Mount Clemens City Commission as presented, if someone wants to do that.
Might as well be consistent here tonight. I move to approve the rules and procedures resolution of the City of Mount Clemens City Commission as presented.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Support.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on the motion?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Commissioner.
Commissioner McGarity?
Yeah, I just had a question. I noticed that when it was adopted, has there been any changes in this since the past 2 years in this?
None since
No.
2019.
And was that when we added the second public comment?
You added a second public comment and you eliminated department reports, quarterly reports.
Do you need to read your cover letter?
I can.
Oh, thank you, Commissioner.
We usually do that for the public that's
Yeah.
watching or maybe in the audience, so.
I'm sorry.
You read it, but.
City Manager, if you would be so kind.
We have a special organizational meeting of the new city commission scheduled for 6 PM, November 10th, 2025. Traditionally, the commission considers 2 items of business at this meeting. The first is the election of a mayor pro tem, and the second is to review the rules and procedures of the commission. Attached is a copy of the current rules and procedures that were adopted November 13th, 2023. I have no recommended amendments to the same. If the commission makes no changes to the rules and procedures, the motion below is recommended. If the commission chooses to make changes, I recommend motions be made for each of the amendments and the revised rules be done at a later date when we can provide a new resolution incorporating the amendments.
Thank you. Now, is there any additional discussions on the rules and procedures? Commissioner Calhoun, you had something you wanted to say.
Yeah, in terms of public comment, I was interested in what others thought. I know that our public comment is unique in some ways where we have 2 opportunities that are as open as they are. There are other communities that limit the first one to just agenda items, but I like that ours is as open as it is. I do wonder, though, I do notice that a lot of people, especially in the first public comment, are kind of getting cut off at that they're getting cut off at the 3-minute mark. I do wonder if we should consider perhaps extending it or not, but it is just something that I have noticed.
I think no matter how much time we give people, there will be some people who will use all of that time. So we'd have to be comfortable knowing that people will use more time. I think people, if they don't get a chance to say everything they want the first time, I do appreciate when they stick around and add to the comments with the second opportunity. So they do get another opportunity if they still are trying to make a point or be heard.
My thought is, I thought about that when you said that, and then I thought about what Jill said, but the rule is 3 minutes. So if we gonna say 3 minutes, that's 3 minutes for everybody. Cause some are allowed over and it's okay, and then some, we cut them off at 3 minutes. And I'm wondering the same, cause sometimes they'll come with it written down and I'm like, I wonder did they practice that to watch their timing? But sometimes they get nervous or they'll read slow or get emotional or what have you. But I think, I know if we're gonna say 3 minutes, that's 3 minutes is for everybody. And then the community will get to understand they really only have 3 minutes. We've got to stick with whatever we're putting out.
Appreciate the consistency. Yes, Commissioner Calhoun.
Okay, let's see here. In section 7, at the conclusion of a speaker's remarks, the manager, mayor, commissioners, or city staff may answer specific questions posed and/or clarified points as deemed necessary. I've wondered, and I don't know if there's anything in concrete about this, but as necessary, is that determined by the chair or is that determined by? Well, is that determined by the chair?
From what I've seen, it is at the discretion of the chair and or the city manager, depending on the nature of the question and the clarification needed. Would you say that's accurate, Greg?
I would say so, yes.
We just gotta stick, we just gotta stick with it, that's all. We just
agree
gotta
with
stick
that.
with it.
I do agree with Commissioner Calhoun on the open, in terms of like topics and stuff. I've seen some of those communities you mentioned where you have to stick to an agenda item, and I feel that really suppresses public comment and prevents residents from bringing us whatever other issues they have, because it often is not an agenda item, but it's still something they want to reach out for help for. And I think keeping it that way is a very important thing for Mount Clemens, and showing ourselves to be more open to input from the residents. So if there's no other specific recommendations, roll call, please.
Fournier, sorry, she's not here. Neither's crap. McGarity,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
York, Brown,
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
All right. And then we will move on to commissioners' comments. Start with you, Commissioner Calhoun. Our way down.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone enjoys Veterans Day, which is tomorrow. Maybe you'll talk about it, but there are some great events happening in the community. There's also one other announcement I had in mind, but don't recall. So I will call it there.
Thank you. Commissioner Brown?
Gee, I forgot about this part. I don't have anything planned. I just want to say that I think that for a little while I'll be more of a listener and be on a listening tour so that I can understand what positions and what issues are paramount here. But it's been quite a day to have a special meeting the evening that you're sworn in. It's been a little overwhelming and maybe even a little disconcerting. But I am happy to be here, and I take this role very seriously, as I take all of my community activities and engagements quite seriously, and I look forward to working with everyone. And I just want to add that I think it's a wonderful thing that we will not always see eye to eye on every issue, because I firmly believe that the more perspectives that you have on anything, the richer the outcomes. That has been my kind of creed throughout my long career, that perspectives should be welcome. And I've always welcomed other people's opinions in the classroom. I'm constantly looking for feedback and asking, what do you think? So that's kind of like how I will operate here. You know, what does Eric think? What does Teresa think? What is Jill thinking? That's very important to me, to hear from everyone and to be able to express my perspective and my opinion, and to utilize my own experience, and also to dig deep into whatever we are in the process of deciding. So that's my 2 cents worth.
Thank you. Commissioner McGarity?
Congratulations to Commissioner Brown, Commissioner Rick, and Commissioner Fournier and Mayor Crop for your position for Commissioner and Mayor for the City of Mount Clemens. Not much, except I want to share to let you guys know that the meetings, thank you for recording them. The meetings are beneficial. There have been more than doing reports, more in the month of October than before, of serving Mount Clemens residents for assistance. Believe it or not, eligible for it and relieved. So it's a pleasure in giving resources, but it's more of a pleasure knowing that the word of mouth is going out, because now I ask, how did you hear about the service? somebody else told them that was at a commissioner meeting. So we all can continue to do what we're here to do, and that is to support and serve our residents in Mount Clemens. That's it.
Thank you for your well wishes, Teresa.
Commissioner York?
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations to Kathy and her team for a well-run election, and congratulations to our newly re-elected and newly elected commissioner. Welcome. It's nice to not feel like the newest kid on the block anymore. I'm not sure I really qualify yet to not be new, but it is kind of nice to have somebody come in after you. So if there's anything I can do to help support you, please reach out to me. I'm looking forward to just a little new addition to our group and new ideas and so on. So it's a great time. And that's it for me.
All right, thank you very much. Again, thank you for a well-run election. Congratulations to our newly elected and to the re-elected who are not here. I would like to highlight, yes, we have a Veterans Day ceremony tomorrow over at Clinton Grove, 11 at 11. Please come out if you're available. Also, the city is doing another weekly food drive program. More information is available on the website. It's a chance to help folks that are in need. With that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Rick, you did a great job tonight. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I have a motion. Do we have a second?
Support.
We have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
That gavel.
Adjourned.